Hello there, YouTube land.
Welcome back.
We thought that it would be a good idea to talk about the new movie, Baba Yaga, Terror of the Dark Forest. When we found out about this movie, we got pretty excited because it features a Slavic entity that we absolutely find fascinating, which is, of course, Baba Yaga.
Yes. For those that do not know who Baba Yaga is, she is a supernatural being, or a trio of sisters, actually, with the same name. So it kind of depends on which legend that you're reading.
Yeah.
So she's kind of the embodiment of a stern old woman, and really you could view her as kind of this warrior crone, which is an odd thing in a lot of mythos.
Yes.
So in Russian folklore, Baba Yaga is this elderly entity that flies around in a mortar. She wields a pestle, which, pretty badass there.
Yeah.
And dwells deep in the forest, usually in a hut that's described as standing on chicken legs.
Now, I don't know about you, but if I stumbled across a house that was held up by chicken legs, I'd be like, what in the hell did I just walk into?
Yeah, that's where you want to kind of turn around. So the thing with Baba Yaga is she may help or she might hinder those that encounter her or seek her out. She has kind of a maternal role, but that's a very loose phrasing. And she also has a lot of associations with Russian forest wildlife and creatures.
So she's a figure that is mostly in the West thought up as an evil entity, but in Russia and other Slavic countries, she can be evil or good depending on the situation.
Depending on the situation and depending on how the person that finds or seeks her out is.
Which is fascinating, actually. She's not commonly represented in horror films, which frankly is kind of surprising since she's relatively well known.
She is well known, and it is odd that she's not.
So previously there was a film entitled Baba Yaga that was made in 1973, and it's an Italian film that's kind of in the same vein as the exploitation films in the 1970s directed by Jean Rollin.
Right.
There are very, a lot of lesbian scenes, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
And then there's a film that is in Russian, Vie, which was made in 1967. And while she isn't directly named in the movie, there's enough similarities that you can pretty much be assured they're talking about Baba Yaga as being the witch that does all this stuff. And then there was a newer film in 2016 called Don't Knock Twice, and Baba Yaga haunts a neighborhood. So, with that little bit of background, that gives you kind of like a quick crash course into the ideas behind the new film we're talking about today, which of course is the Baba Yaga, Terror of the Dark Forest, but it was released in Russia in February of 2020 as Yaga Koshmar Imyagno Lesa. So that's my old Russian trying to come through. I'm doing the best I can. I'm sure I've mispronounced something in there, but you get the drift.
You kind of get the drift, and she's also kind of with American culture, she's associated with that kind of crone witch.
Mm-hmm.
So the upcoming film for Americans kind of centers around a young family that moves into a new apartment, and they're on the outskirts of a big city. They hire a nanny to look after their newborn daughter, and this person becomes very trustworthy very quickly. However, kind of the elder son of the family notices frightening behavior of the woman, but his parents really don't believe him. So there are surveillance cameras that get installed by the father for reassurance that, and to confirm to the boy that everything's in order, nothing's wrong here. However, one day, he and his little sister, or he returns home and does not find his little sister. So the daughter is bye-bye. She's gone. Parents seem to kind of be in this strange trance, and they actually don't remember that they ever had a daughter in the first place. So, son says, what the hell?
Yeah.
Gets together with his friends and arranges a search party. So they find out in their search that the nanny's actually an ancient Slavic demon.
So, this is definitely right up me and Tabby's alley. We're just excited. So, it
Yeah.
releases today for American audiences, so you'll be able to find it on, all the streaming platforms, as well as, like, if you want to order the Blu-ray or the DVD on Amazon, it's
Yep.
available. I know I'm excited because the last kind of sort of Russian fantasy horror
Yeah.
film that I got really into was the Night Watch series that was based on the novels by Sergei Lankanyiko.
Yes.
So I'm, really hepped up to see this movie and excited because Russian horror is really unique and fun and very fantasy based. So
It's very. I'm kind of excited because this is not an entity that they really pull into the horror genre, and it's gonna be interesting to see if they kind of portray her more on the demonic or more on the deity
now,
side of
I
it.
did see like a little bit in the trailer, which I thought was cool. They actually do the chicken legs on the house, which I'm just like, ah.
So there you go.
Yeah,
We will actually probably review the movie after we watch it.
but that'll probably honestly be sometime in November that we'll post that because October is our month O werewolf this year,
Yes.
so it's all month of werewolves all the time.
So with that, go see it if it interests you, and that was just a little bit on why we're excited about it.
So, till next time,
Bye.
bye.